we had a very good week when it comes to AMC. I mean, last week we had a very good week. All right, 50+% on a week. I will take it every day, any day. All right. But I want to share something as we get into this coming week. I want to share something in this video with you guys because I do believe what happened on Friday and Thursday and Friday is actually a preview of something that will definitely be happening again, but in a more exaggerated extent, to a more exaggerated percentage. And if you are not prepared, you will be tempted to make a huge mistake because some people did and now they're regretting it. What am I talking about? Well, look, folks. AMC on Friday. This is Friday, right? This is Friday. Friday, we went from what? 16 something? At the lowest, 16 and a half. And we closed around this price. That was 35% gain on the whole day, from the lows of the day to the highs of the day. All right. But on Thursday, AMC went from the 20s and it was down pre-market around what, 10 to 11%. 10 to 11%. And everybody was saying, you know what, I need to sell now because it's going back down. And if it's already down 10% pre-market, just imagine how much more down it will be on the day, maybe 20%. So I may rather just go ahead and sell now in order to buy back, to add more shares to my position when it's down 20% and wait for it to go back up again. Well, if you did that, boom, look what will happen. If you did that, of course, you would have sold and waiting for this thing, and probably in the next, 30 minutes into the trading session, boom, you would have lost these 30%, this whole 13% run up. And instead of just staying the course with your position, which was around 17, we would have lost and buy back at 22. Now, if you have 10 shares, 50 shares, that's not just a lot of money. But if you have 500, 1,000, man, that's a huge difference of 7 to 10,000 difference in the amount of money you need to put in addition to what you add the prior day. And right now, it may not sound as maybe, a huge deal, but just imagine if you just add a zero to this price. So AMC will be trading at 170. Will be down maybe $50, and people will think, okay, I need to sell now, buy back, and then boom, when it goes back up again, I will then buy into. But no, you would have missed. And that's why I usually say on this channel, guys, whether it's for AMC or any other stock, I usually do not trust pre-market and after hours because the volume is so low that anything can be done in pre-marketing for those having access, especially the big boys with the big pockets, institutions, all right, or the big investors, because there's no volume. There's nobody to kind of counter what they're doing, whether it's from an upside or a downside. And we've seen this many times with AMC and a bunch of other stocks. AMC will be up 10% pre-market and it will close in the red. AMC will be down 10% and it will close 20% up. We've seen that a lot, all right? So based on this, I'm thinking, next week, we're going to have something very interesting when it comes to AMC. Why? Because you can see that it's already up after hours. It's nothing. It means nothing, but it's an indication that this might have been the consequence of somebody covering. Because think about it, folks. In order to get the ape unit, which will be distributed on August 19 and started to trade on August 22, people are gonna willing to want to get out because it means that some other people on the buy side will want to get as much shares of AMC as possible in order to get the ape. Does it make sense? So because of that, and also because of the price running up 20% so far on just a single day and AMC being up 50% on a month, the short sellers are out there. Just look at the option volume and option chain, and you will see that most of the bets are against AMC, especially from the institutions, because they think this stock has run up a lot. It's time for it to go back down. But on the other side of things, you do have people that may be also willing to chase AMC because they are willing to to get in prior to August 15 in order to get the ape unit. So we have just 1 week left. So there's going to be a lot of volatility in both sides. And whoever wins may create an additional buying pressure or selling pressure into this. So I think when you look at the chart, personally in the last 6 months, we've seen it drop significantly from the 30s. That's why I think we are still up for the 30s and potentially the 35, which will also cause another big covering process, initiate the covering process, because you had a bunch of people came in here at 30 coming from the 50s. All right. If I look at the 1 year, look, we had a bunch of people coming in at the 30s. That's why the downtrend is so steep. All right. But as we go back up, if things go as they were supposed to, then we might go back up here. But here would be another. But if we break here, boom, definitely we can expect to go back up here. But I don't expect this to be something that will be just happening, boom, overnight and on a straight line. Why? As I mentioned, based on what is happening this week, we're going to have also with the market trend, we're going to have a lot of volatility. And this might be a good thing for people are willing to see some huge gains. But also be remembered that it's not because the market is down. I mean that the stock is down, that means that it's going to be the same thing for that trading session. And when we get to the MOAS, when we get to the mother of all short squeeze, when it may do exactly as it did with HKD, when it goes from 56 or 20 like AMC now to 2500. All right, but it's gonna be ups and downs in the process. But I just don't want you to think that because it's down significantly one day, it's not going to continue to go up the next day or vice versa. So the bottom line is, if you are in here for the long run, which the long run is the mother of all short squeezes, then this shouldn't really impact you because you're waiting for your number to get out. But if you're somebody here willing to, swing this thing, meaning take profits, because anybody, I mean, all people in AMC are not just here for the MOAS. Some people are here to scalp it, meaning I'm buying low and I'm selling high, and then I repeat. I buy low, I'm selling high. So if you were somebody like that, just be careful of that, because you might get crushed in the process. That's just it, folks.